I need to tell you about this very odd interaction I had with a parent recently. I just need you to tell me how you would have reacted, okay? Let me say this. I am very sensitive to people commenting about how my kids look. I know that 9 times out of 10, the people saying these things are doing it from like a good place and not a place of malintent, but I'm like, just here's an idea. Don't comment on my kid's body. I went for a walk the other night and this dad comes up to us and is like, oh my God, your kids are so tall. I'm like, yeah, okay, and you're short? Like, he didn't like mean that in a bad way or anything. Something about commenting on the way my kids look that drives me up a wall ever since they were babies. You have such a skinny baby. Are you feeding her enough? I was gonna let that go, whatever. But here's where they got me. They started making comments in front of my kids about the fact that my kids were in their pajamas. 7 or 8 at night, we're about to get ready to go to bed, but the kids had so much energy. It was after dinner. We were like, you know what, screw it. Like, we'll go for a quick walk. They're already in their pajamas. And they start making comments like, I would never let my kids leave the house in pajamas, and then proceeded to go into a lecture about dressing kids appropriately. Are you kidding me? It is 7:30 p.m. on a Saturday. We're just going for a little neighborhood walk. This isn't like a gala. You know when you're in those moments and like your mother bear whatever just comes out of nowhere. I stood up and I was like, or here's an idea. Maybe we should let 4-year-olds just be 4-year-olds and help them grow their confidence and help them realize what feels good on their body and what they want to wear, what makes them happy. He kind of like rolled his eyes at me. We have never been people who care what our kids wear, as long as it's like mostly practical, right? But if you want to wear your Halloween witch costume to the park at 8 a.m. on a Saturday, I'm not going to stop you. Don't you dare say a word in front of my kids that makes them question their confidence at this age. I already see my 6-year-old starting to go through those confident battles when she goes to school. I'm just curious, what would you have done? Because when I retaliated saying maybe we should actually just teach our kids how to be confident in what feels good on their body, walked away and got my kids, he literally rolled his eyes at me as if I'm the asshole. Oh, if you want to force your kids to wear clothes, like that's good, that's your decision. Nothing to do with me. I wasn't sitting at a park with a sign over my forehead that said, please come give me parenting advice. Am I overreacting?